video I'm going to talk about VAT, and as a VAT registered business, how do you deal with a transaction, with a purchase from a supplier who's unregistered for VAT. Now, I've seen this question asked regularly online. There's lots of forums where people have asked this question and they've debated what the answer is. And the first thing I'm going to say is there doesn't appear to be anything definitive from HMRC. If there is, if you can find anything, please let me know and I will update my video. So what I'm talking about a business who's not VAT registered. So let's say I'm a consultant providing services to your business and I'm below the VAT threshold, so I'm not VAT registered. So I'm going to bill you for my fees, and let's say I send you an invoice for £100. You're VAT registered, clearly there's no VAT to reclaim, but how do you enter that transaction in your Xero account? The same applies if you're not using Xero, but we will talk about VAT in Xero in this video. So what are the VAT rates that we have in Xero when we're talking about purchases? Well, we have 20% VAT on expenses, fairly straightforward. We have zero rated expenses. We have exempt expenses, and we also have the option to choose no VAT. Okay, I've got my purchase invoice for £100 and I'm deciding which VAT rate to use, and I'm going to consider three. First one I'm going to think about is exempt expenses. I'm going to go to the HMRC website because that's the first place I would always go to find out anything I want to know about VAT, not being a VAT expert. I'm quickly going to rule out exempt because I've been on the HMRC website and I've had a look and I've seen that exempt purchases are few and far between. I'm then left with no VAT or zero rated expenses. Now I would choose no VAT, again looking at the HMRC website, if I thought that this transaction was outside the scope of VAT. Now I'm not going to get into this argument because some people think that that is the correct option. If I choose that option, I will choose no VAT and it'll have no impact on my VAT return. So there's no VAT to claim, we know that, and it's not going to appear in box 7, which shows the value of my purchases. The other one that I can consider, and this is the one that I would use, this is the one I've been taught to use, and if you follow software, Xero doesn't actually say anything, but if you look at Sage or you look at VAT software, both of these companies recommend that you would use zero rated VAT in this instance. So what's the impact if you choose zero rated VAT? Clearly we know there's no VAT to reclaim, but the amount of your purchase, so the £100, will appear in box 7 in your VAT return. Okay, here's my quick summary. I'm talking about a VAT registered business who receives an invoice for a purchase from an unregistered supplier. I would enter that as zero rated VAT. There's plenty other people who would enter it as no VAT. I'm going to put some links in the description so you will see and agree with me that HMRC is not that clear on what to use. Sage and VAT software suggest that you use zero rated. I don't actually think that it matters. From what people have said, the VAT man might be confused about it as well, and as long as you're reclaiming the right amount of VAT, in other words not claiming anything on this purchase, I think it's going to be absolutely fine. So if you follow me, you're going to choose zero rated. If you think it's outside the scope of VAT, you would choose no VAT. The impact being there's no impact on the VAT that you're reclaiming, but box 7 in your VAT return will include the value of that purchase, the £100, if you choose zero rated. If you choose no VAT, it won't be included in that box. I hope I've explained it and I hope it's something that you'll no longer worry about. Choose either no VAT, or if you're following my recommendation, I would say choose zero rated. As always, if you like the video, please let me know that you like it. Why don't you subscribe to the channel so you'll get notified when new videos are uploaded on a regular basis. If you've got any questions, any comments, please add them below and I'll do my best to answer. In the description, I will add some links if you want to read up a bit more about this subject. But until next time, happy zeroing.